Good afternoon, amigos, from
the beautiful Mexico City.
More specifically, we were walking on Calle Palenque, somewhere, I don't know if we're in Colonia del Valle, I don't know if we're in Navarte.
Who knows?
Somewhere in between, in this forgotten area of Mexico City. These sidewalks are dangerous here in these parts. We have 2 or 3 hours to explore this area. We've never been over here. We just kind of want to, oh, voice is cracked. Puberty's hard. We kind of just want to explore the area, see what it's like, and get to know Mexico City.
Get off the beaten path.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see if we can do that without getting rained on.
See if we can get lost.
A street sign tells me we are in the neighborhood of Vertiz Navarte. I think that's just like a very small section. Again, this is all, there's 3 or 4 different neighborhoods over here. We just house back here had some beautiful Noche Buena flowers, some poinsettias, however people say that, Noche Buenas.
Camotes, camotes.
Already, I mean, this is the first time we've ever walked over here. It has like a little bit of a Roma feel to it in terms of architecture.
Roma, but also
less hipster and expensive.
Less touched, almost like Linda Vista, where our amigo lives. I feel like it sort of seems like just like very quiet and humble. More humble than Roma.
Much more humble than Roma, but still beautiful. I'm wondering how the cost of renting or buying a place over here compares to more quote-unquote popular, trendy neighborhoods, Mexico City. But these houses are super nice. Like, I mean, just as nice, if not nicer than homes we've seen in Roma, Condesa, again, just the popular neighborhoods. But I mean, and it seems very quiet, it seems very safe. You never, and this is the interesting thing about Mexico City, and even in a lot of those popular neighborhoods, you never necessarily, unless you're downtown, you don't really feel like you're in a city of 20 million people.
You'd never know.
You'd never know. It's just very nice, very quiet. Let us know what we need to see in this area. Are there any good tacos, any good food?
No, I bet there's no tacos here.
No hay tacos?
We've made it to Parque Venados. I knew I'd like this area already because there's a giant dog park. Who's ready to play? Before we go any further in today's video, we would like to thank our patrons, our sponsors of this video, Tawny Maddox Braswell and
Adrian Mendoza. Thank you so much, Adrian and Tawny. We really appreciate you guys inspiring this Navarte adventure. Getting lost. We've already been lost a few times. We're actually on the hunt for food now, but before we find that, we wanted to point out a couple of our first impressions of this neighborhood. Now, I think one of the best parts about this neighborhood is it is extremely quiet. There's hardly anyone else in this park. The only noises I've heard so far are birds and airplanes. The planes come right over this neighborhood. I guess that might be a downside if you did live here, but. And
for like a very calm, tranquil, quiet place to live, I do think this neighborhood is excellent for that. That said, it is also just that. It's very calm, quiet, not much activities. Now, a month ago, Greg and I were staying in a place in El Centro, a couple blocks from the Zocalo, and for this to only be a couple miles, maybe 4 miles, no more than 10 kilometers away, it is night and day. It feels like a completely different city. For us, I think we would probably struggle finding things to do here because it is so quiet and calm, but
just for normal people that aren't YouTubers.
For normal people, and for naps in the park, I know where I'm coming.
Yeah, like when we go to Condesa, Roma, and actually we said this the other day, where were we? Were we in Condesa? We were in one of the neighborhoods like that, and it was just like oh no, we were in Coyoacan, and it was like, the whole place was packed. It's like, don't you people have jobs?
Oh yeah.
Are you all?
Is everyone else a YouTuber?
Is everyone else a YouTuber here filming a video? Is everyone else jobless like us? I wonder if it's like chicken or the egg kind of thing. Like Condesa is really pretty and very nice, and obviously Parque Mexico is really nice. Yeah. Like this park is really nice too. I feel like part of Parque Mexico being nice is that there's people there.
And dogs.
And dogs, but there's dogs here. So it's kind of like, if this place were popular, would it then get more popular because it's popular? Like, it seems like it has everything it needs to be a destination, except for the people. It's just
surprising. Yeah, it's surprising how different this is from Coyoacan, which is actually a lot closer than El Centro. Maybe everyone else is at work. Should we be at work? Nah.
So my guess is this park is actually pretty busy on the weekends because there's a permanent fair.
Which is awesome!
Little carnival setup. So I bet if we were here on a Sunday afternoon, I bet the vibe would be so much different. There's food stands and stalls all around. So I think we just made a classic gringo mistake in coming on a Friday at 3 p.m. instead of a Sunday at 3 p.m. Gringos.
They're the worst. We have found all of the people in this colonia. They are here at Billy Pizza. We've ordered our pizzas, our Coke Lights, and our garlic bread. So if it's okay with you guys, we're gonna have a date night on our
own. Well, you guys, that there pizza, that Billy's pizza we had was delicious.
The pizza really was good though, Billy.
Billy's Pizza, if you don't know Billy, well, I'm sorry. You just, you're not OG enough if you don't know.
You're in for luck.
If you don't know Billy. Billy's Pizza was delicious. We had a great, wonderful mini date, if you will. Talked about life.
Some Mexican street kisses.
Talked about life, love, philosophy, future goals, future plans.
We didn't talk about philosophy.
We were philosophizing about life.
Okay. Okay, honey.
Now, where are we walking? Do we know where we're walking?
Well, I know we're gonna get to a Hooters and then turn right.
Okay. Okay. I think now we're in Colonia del Valle Sur.
Ooh.
More specifically, I think we're walking along the backside of a mega. About 15 minutes till the sun goes down, and as good as that pizza was, we're still craving something sweet, and
big surprise there, huh?
And then we still have to attempt to make it home.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. One.
This park is awesome. There's like sand, soccer going on over here, futsal. I don't know, is that what it's called?
Oh my gosh.
Is that what it is?
Is it? Did you just make that up?
No, I don't think so. That futsal is a thing. I don't know if that's what that is. There's basketball courts everywhere.
Look pretty good.
There's some other soccer. We have been over here once before, not on camera. We were with our friend Alberto.
Why?
Before we went to an Unam game, and I think that was the first Fishers we ever went to.
We think.
We think. We're not really sure, but
surprise again. We don't really know.
All right, so there are a lot of dog stores around here in this neighborhood. Actually, a little dog park, which inspired my new Condesa Roma Sur hipster dog boutique.
Let's hear it.
Clothing store. Palacio de Bellas Artes.
Ah!
Oh God, jeez, you're scaring everybody in the park.
That's a good one. It's almost like you stole it from me.
No, she saw a place called Huellas, and she said, well, first, what did you say, actually?
Huellas?
First, she was like, oh, Huellas. And I was like, no, Huellas.
And then I said Palacio de Huellas.
No, you did not say Palacio. You just said, oh, Huellas Artes.
Okay, it's your joke.
And then I added in all the contexts.
Okay.